Hey everyone, Coach Carson here, member of the TEC Coaching group, and in today's video I'll be talking a little bit about and demonstrating some exercises relating to proprioception, or aka balancing basically. These are exercises typically done in conjunction with strength endurance exercises. So in the peak of your race season, they're probably not the most important, but as you get into that transition phase, as well as the strength endurance phase of your resistance exercise training phase of the year, they're really important. And the reason they're important is similarly with strength endurance exercises, they help develop a strong foundation for lifting heavier as the next phase of your resistance exercise program, and they also really help reduce the chances of injury. So they kind of help form that building block to build off of. Now, how I like to kind of think of these is it's best to focus on the lower extremities, and even though they tend to focus on they use larger muscles, but the muscles that typically feel overwhelmed are the smaller muscles. So naturally we're focus on the feet with those first, and then work our way up. So single leg balancing, and then hip balancing, and you can even get up to upper body balancing. So I would typically recommend, because it's the smaller muscles that get overwhelmed, I would typically put these routines at the end of your workouts. So after you've done, if you're doing a strength endurance workout, and your reps per set are 10 to 15 or 12 to 15, you can do these at the end of that type of workout. You can do these 2, 3, 4, 5 days a week. They don't take very much time, 5-10 minutes at the end of a workout. And what I have found is that when you begin to get to more challenging exercises, like balancing on like an exercise ball, clearly I haven't done it in a little while, but balancing on an exercise ball, I would recommend getting to the point where you can hold a exercise for 2 to 3 minutes before progressing. That's what I've found for me. But if you need to hold a position for longer, that's fine. But there's no harm in also holding that position for longer before progressing. So don't feel like you need to rush through it, because you're still getting benefit. So I'm going to perform a handful of exercises that just incrementally get harder and harder. I'll do them for shorter periods of time, but like I mentioned, these are things that are not in conjunction with your strength endurance part of your weight training program. So I would typically perform each of these for 2 to 3 minutes, and then do maybe 2 or 3 of these exercises at the end of a workout, and then 2 to 3 minutes before progressing to a harder exercise. Okay, so I'm gonna get started. And these could also incorporate eyes open and then eyes closed aspects.